Hello and welcome to the Better in Business podcast. Today I want to talk to you about the power of systems, team, automation, AI, robotics, global workforce in order to help you do better in business. And I'm linking this podcast to today. I've just gone into my email and it's the first time that I've really looked in a week, maybe over a week. So how does my business run smoothly and how do I keep my promises to my clients and not have to check my email for a week? And then when I have checked my email, I can get everything sorted and done in call it well under an hour, because I see a lot of business owners bogged down with just admin and email and stuff that doesn't move the needle. They're busy with things that definitely are not helping them do better in business. They're busy with things that are keeping them in survival mode rather than thriving. And so in today's episode, I want to talk to you about what I do and how I do it without it costing me a fortune, how I do it within the budget, meaning only spend what is reasonable, commensurate with expenses as a percentage of turnover, which is a real strategic bookkeeper thing. So let's dive into how to do better in business with simplicity around systems and team and automation and more. You've tuned into the Better in Business podcast, and I'm your host, Jeannie Savage. I'm a multi-award winning business veteran and head of the Strategic Bookkeeper Network. My network of strategic bookkeepers is dedicated to helping entrepreneurs do better in business. This podcast aims to challenge your thinking. If you're not thinking the right way, how can you act the right way? Each episode will dive into key drivers of success, which I also call the rules of the game. Learn the rules and play to win. Let's go. I like to start every episode by reminding you that it is globally recognized that pillar number one for success is up-to-date, accurate bookkeeping, which is the only way you can see how your business is performing in terms of profit and cash. If your books aren't right up to date, visit betterinbusiness.global, drop me a line and I'll connect you with a certified strategic bookkeeper. Fire your bookkeeper and hire a strategic bookkeeper. Bookkeeping is a cost, whereas strategic bookkeeping is an investment that averages a 10x return on the fees. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tell you is that I want to keep these things simple, and I want you to keep them simple, but in the words of James Wedmore, someone I listen to, tune into, definitely a mentor, someone I also pay for their amazing content. I've got so much value out of his free and paid content, right? So he says simple doesn't mean easy, and it is so true. And one of the ways you absolutely will do better in business is keeping things simple and simplifying. And you'll hear me say this regularly, and that is we want to simplify and we want to try and lean into the 5% activities that give us 95% of the result, right? So in terms of you doing this and in terms of systems and team and automation, what I will say to start with is that we've been there, done that, and we would love to help you in your journey. And one of the ways that we can do that is through strategic bookkeeping. Absolutely, right? You know, I harp on about up-to-date accurate numbers and then also using those numbers in order to optimize your profit and cash. So here's an idea. Fire your bookkeeper and hire a strategic bookkeeper. And when you work with us around the numbers, look, we will absolutely be able to help you with all the things that you need to do when you are making business decisions, okay? So in terms of the systems that you need to put in place, we can help you with that, yeah? So in my practice, we are certified trainable consultants, so we can help you with systems. We have the Better in Business Academy as well, where we've got content that can help you. In terms of team, I'm going to talk to you about the fact that business owners often, especially small business entrepreneurs, right, when you go into business for yourself and when you're running your own business, you often think of team as local people that you have to employ and maybe employ full-time or part-time. But we now live in a global economy where we recruit globally, and it's also been called the gig economy, which has a bright side and a not so bright side. But the gig economy meaning the bits and pieces economy, where it is normal and natural, and we're probably in the growing pain stages of it. But for a business owner, the great thing is it is normal and natural to recruit people globally to help you with things in a bits and pieces way, okay? Now, that is simple and effective and affordable, but it's not necessarily easy, okay? And I've been working in that space for a little under 20 years. I got in really early. I love all things tech and I'm a real futurist. So I started working in that space in my early 30s at a web design organization, and I started to understand all of that. So if you work with us as strategic bookkeepers, we can help you with all that along the way, okay? Absolutely, we can help you with business mastery separate to the strategic bookkeeping element, okay? So we can help you with numbers mastery around strategic bookkeeping. We can help you with business mastery that should spring from the numbers. Everything should begin and end with the numbers. And we can help you with the business mastery as much or as little as you need us to, okay? So the simple way we can help you with that is when we are in investigating your numbers with you, then we can help you beyond making those business decisions. So you're going to establish what action you need to take, right, when we look at the numbers. For example, let's say you establish that you really need some help in the admin department, right? You're bogged down with email and that's not moving the needle. You should get on with the work that's going to grow your business, right? So let's say we establish that you need some help around admin. Let's say you need better systems and other things. Then we can help you with what you need to do there. We can even do some of it for you. We can educate you. We can give you resources from the Better in Business Academy, or we can refer you to suppliers that we have vetted. For example, let's say we helped you to assess that maybe a full-time virtual assistant would help. Well, we can refer you to someone that we know after years and years and years of testing and trying bad suppliers too, we can refer you to someone that we are happy to refer you to, okay? So the reason I'm telling you all that is because absolutely simple doesn't mean easy. And I do believe we can save you lots of time and money by making it easier. Okay. But we absolutely want to keep things simple and smart. So I jumped in today and I looked at my email, but I haven't had to look at it very much. So how do I free up time in my world, in my business to get more shit done, while at the same time keeping across everything, yeah? And what I mean by that is keeping our promises to our clients, yeah? Time and task, making sure that we do everything that we said we'd do, quality of work, consistency of work, standard work for all our wonderful VIP clients. In terms of the inquiries that come in from prospective clients, making sure that we talk to them, that we follow up on them, that we keep in touch with them. Yeah. So how can I not check my email but not miss a beat as well? Well, that is systems and team and automation and a little bit more. Okay. So in terms of systems, one thing I will mention is like an example of a great system we have is around communication. All right. So our team, we do not email each other. Email is for external comms only. So our email is reserved for people that are not in our team. Yeah. We use Google Chat, which is similar to Slack. exclusively for communication with the team, which is an amazing smart platform, as is Slack, which also is task driven. So we use that, and we use also a job management system specifically built for bookkeepers, in our compliance space to make sure that we are managing time and tasks. So we use those two platforms for communication and tasks within our team. We are not communicating via email. So that streamlines comms, and that alone frees up so much time and also helps us do better in business. It helps us serve our clients better. It helps us serve our prospective clients better, and it helps us serve ourselves better, okay? We have end-to-end standard operating procedures in place. We use Trainual, and if you would like to drop us a line and find out more about Trainual, we can give you a link where you'll get VIP treatment and specials. And we are also, as I said, certified consultants, so we can help you with that. We tried so many different standard operating procedure softwares. We built our SOPs in about 3 different softwares before eventually abandoning them. And we think Trainual is the business. So that's why we use it. And we combine that with amazing automation and artificial intelligence. We haven't even got into ChatGPT yet, but I hear it's amazing, in order to do really well in business, to be more efficient all the time, but to do it all on a budget, okay? So some of the things that I do today in my business as a small business owner, many of them in terms of systems and team, I could not have done in a world that didn't have global workforce, automation, and AI. So these days we can serve people all over the country and all over the globe, and we can recruit team. We would have had to be serving people locally before, and we would not have had access to the amazing professionals that we have access to today if it wasn't for global team. And we couldn't serve people beyond locally if it wasn't for the power of tech. One thing I will rinse and repeat on in this podcast relevant to all of this, how you can get on with doing what you need to do while everything else runs in the background beautifully, is to master what I call the master habit for entrepreneurs of being proactive rather than reactive, okay? So this stuff, this proactive over reactive, and systems and team and automation is how some of my clients tell me they really soar. They really scale up when I'm helping them in these areas. So when I don't have to check my email, it means I am proactively sticking to my own agenda. When I go into my email, I am reacting to somebody else's agenda, okay? So definitely being proactive rather than reactive, and I've covered that off in other podcasts. Using systems and team and automation and AI and robotics and ChatGPT, which is the big thing at the moment, is about working smarter rather than harder. It's about strategy over hustle, right? So let's talk about the opportunity that exists here. The opportunity, if you do lean into, learning and using these, getting team to support you with these things, the opportunity is to free up time to work on your business and grow and thrive. Just like the entrepreneurs I've told you about, the feedback that they've given me, that's exactly what has happened. What would life be like for me if I didn't have all of this in place? Well, it would be all hustle, no strategy, and it would be lots of work and lots of wasted time, okay? So this podcast is going to be really short and sweet. I hope that I've given you light bulb moments to understand how to do better in business, and that it doesn't have to be, feeling like you are just reacting to what's coming at you and feeling like you are busy going nowhere or busy getting nothing done, Life doesn't have to be busy answering the phone, busy answering email. Yeah. And the answer is systems and team and global team and automation and AI, etc. Okay. So let's talk action steps. Let's wrap it up and talk action steps. This stuff is unavoidable if you want to thrive. If it's not your wheelhouse, then simply get help. Okay. I absolutely surround myself with people that have different strengths to me and can support me with all of this. So if this is not your wheelhouse, get help from someone. Remember what I said about the gig economy and global team. Yeah, it is possible to get help a few hours a week from different people who specialize in different things. Yeah, we have an SEO specialist that helps us just a little bit. Yeah, a few hours here and there, and it's within our budget. So all of this, whether it's admin or SEO or whatever it is, there are people that can help you within your budget now that we have this global workforce. Okay, so in terms of action steps, if it's not your wheelhouse, get somebody to help you. Put us on your team and we will help you. We are doing it all already, okay? But if it's not us, get somebody else to help you because this is unavoidable. So that's a wrap, my friends. We're going to keep this one short and sweet. If you would like to book a free call with us, just drop us an email, hello@betterinbusiness.global, and I will get on the phone with you and you'll get some free advice on what to do next in this space of freeing up time and not having to react to your email and your phone and everything else by leveraging what we've talked about here today. I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I enjoyed recording it. I would love to help you start doing better in business right now by giving you a free little ebook. It's a how-to guide. It's called The 7 Deadly Cash Flow Sins. And also I've developed a business health check for you. It's super high value. Both are available at betterinbusiness.global. If you would like to fire your bookkeeper and hire a strategic bookkeeper to start enjoying a return on investment and get the support you need to optimize your business cash and profit and time wealth, simply visit betterinbusiness.global, drop me a line and I'll connect you with a certified strategic bookkeeper near you. I'll see you in the next episode.